2, 1, and liftoff.
Okay, so this is a big game, Boston and the Cavs, and I think this does mean something. Number 3, it's because the Cavs need every good win they can get. I'm not that worried about the standings and what seed they end up. They just could use a good win against a good team. Number 2, again, Boston may very well end up as the number 1 seed, but I think if the Cavs win, it will remind themselves and everybody else they're still the best team in the East, even if the seeds in the end don't show that. And number 1, you don't want to give Boston any confidence, right? They very well could end up meeting in the conference finals. You don't want Boston feeling good on the court with the Cavs.
Well, this appears to be one of these rare instances where you and I actually agree. I do think it's an important game. I think this team needs to put March behind them. There was a stat that Mark Stein used from Elias Sports Bureau for ESPN that said teams that have lost 10 games in March have never won an NBA title. The most anybody's lost is 8. You can play with the numbers, but obviously it's a bad March. 2 is that I think the Celtics do need to be put in their place a little bit, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just think they're feeling the ropes. They've been playing some of the best basketball in a while in the Eastern Conference, and I think this could be a reminder that they still have had trouble against the Cavs. And one is that, the top seed does matter.
You are worried about seeding?
I don't know if I'm worried, but I just think if you're playing poorly going into the playoffs, why wouldn't you want the home court advantage?
We talked a little bit ago about Boston maybe being mathematically more favored than the Cavs, and you kind of blew that off. You're a little more worried about Boston now.
I'm not as worried about Boston as I am worried about the way the Cavs are playing.
Okay.